Prince Harry has opened up about his life this week, admitting his workload and commitments often leave him feeling burned out. The Duke of Sussex said he still has hard days but is schooled by the universe. During a chat with US company BetterUp, he added that he wants to see bosses give employees time to build their mental fitness. Harry continued, "Some days are great, some days are really hard. I'm always kicking myself. If you'd have done this, which you know works for you, you wouldn't be in this state now. It's work, but of all the work that's pulled towards us, it's the most fulfilling work, apart from being a dad." Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family life behind in 2020, and now live in California with their 2 children Archie and Lilibet. The Sussexes have been a strong couple throughout their royal struggles, but Harry revealed one moment where he feared he could lose Meghan. Speaking in May 2021 Apple TV Plus docuseries with Oprah Winfrey, The Me You Can't See, he opened up about his mental health struggles. He said, "I saw GPs. I saw doctors. I saw therapists. I saw alternative therapists. I saw all sorts of people, but it was meeting and being with Meghan. I knew that if I didn't do the therapy and fix myself that I was going to lose this woman who I could see spending the rest of my life with." The Duke, who has been candid about his mental health in the past, spoke about the turning point for himself, saying, "There was a lot of learning right at the beginning of our relationship. She, Meghan, was shocked to be coming backstage at the institution of the British royal family. When she said, 'I think you need to see someone,' it was in reaction to an argument that we had. And in that argument, not knowing about it, I reverted back to 12-year-old Harry. The moment I started therapy, it was probably within my second session, my therapist turned around to me and said, 'That sounds like you're reverting to 12-year-old Harry.' I felt somewhat ashamed and defensive. Like, 'How dare you? You're calling me a child.' And she goes, 'No, I'm not calling you a child. I'm expressing sympathy and empathy for you for what happened to you when you were a child. You never processed it. You were never allowed to talk about it, and all of a sudden now it's coming up in different ways as projection.' That was the start of a learning journey for me. I became aware that I'd been living in a bubble within this family, within this institution, and I was sort of almost trapped in a thought process or a mindset." Meghan has also spoken about her mental health, including in the Sussexes' interview with Oprah Winfrey last March. She explained that she got to a stage where she just didn't want to be alive anymore. Oprah said, "You'd said in a podcast that it became almost unsurvivable, and that struck me because it sounds like you were in some kind of mental trouble. What was actually going on? Almost unsurvivable sounds like there was a breaking point." Meghan replied, "Yeah, there was. I just didn't see a solution. I would sit up at night, and I was just like, I don't understand how all of this is being churned out, and again I wasn't seeing it, but it's almost worse when you feel it through the expression of my mum or my friends or them calling me crying just like, 'Meg, they're not protecting you.' And I realized that it was all happening just because I was breathing. And I was really ashamed to say it at the time, and ashamed to have to admit it, to Harry especially, because I know how much loss he suffered. But I knew that if I didn't say it that I would do it, and I just didn't. I just didn't want to be alive anymore." However, biographer Angela Levin claims the waffle advice is of little use to ordinary people, who haven't got the money or time to think about me. The writer, who spent a year with Harry for an authorized biography published in 2018, told, "He's very much lost touch. I can't see how that would be of any help to anybody unless they are very rich, got loads of spare time, nannies who can take over and people who can run around and get shopping for them. Talking from an £11 million house with 16 bathrooms, I just think it's just appalling."